A couple of years back, I watched Paramount's electrifying, shocking, horrifying flick known as Smile. Now, 2 years later, I have seen its sequel, Smile 2, which came to theaters a couple months ago and is now available to stream on Paramount Plus. It will be coming to physical media early next year, though. But is this recent sequel anywhere better than the first film that's gonna leave you with a smile, or is it just gonna leave you with a big bad frown? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2024 psychological supernatural horror flick Smile 2, released by Paramount, written and directed by Parker Finn, a sequel to the 2022 film. If you haven't seen my spoiler free review of that film, I advise you to go check it out before you go into this one, because this is spoiler free as well. This one. Film stars Naomi Scott as a pop star who begins to experience a series of increasingly disturbing events just as she is about to embark on a tour. It features a whole lot of other cast members, including Rosemarie DeWitt, Lukas Gage, Miles Gutierrez-Riley, Peter Jacobson, Ray Nicholson, Dylan Gelula, and Raul Castillo, with Kyle Gallner reprising his role from the first film. Well, now the film starts out 6 days after Rose Cutter's death from the first film, and the now cursed police officer Joel attempts to pass the Smile entity on by killing one murderous criminal in front of another. And that's kind of what happens in the beginning, but I'm not going to spoil how that turns out. After we get our title card, pop star Sky Riley prepares for a comeback tour following a public struggle with substance abuse and a car crash that killed her actor boyfriend Paul Hudson. Despite constant supervision from her assistant Joshua and her mother and mentor Elizabeth, Sky sneaks out to buy the cotton, if I mispronounced, I apologize, from Lewis after injuring her back in rehearsals. Which that's one of the characters we see in the beginning before our, yes, Louis Fragoli is his name, who we see in the beginning, but I'll give you just that name. Okay. And as apartment Sky witnesses Louis screaming and panicking before collapsing in a apparent seizure. Yes. And now begins to experience hallucinations after, well, once seeing Louis smash his face with a barbell plate. Well, Sky begins to experience hallucinations, including people smiling at her, causing her mental health to deteriorate rapidly. Yep. That's all I'm gonna tell you. She experiences so many smiles all over the place. It's really creepy and freaky. Now then, for my thoughts on Smile 2, I'm gonna say this that critics did say this was an improvement over the first one, and I completely do agree with them. I actually do, and I do like Naomi Scott's performance. The film sits at 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying, blessed with a nerve jangling star turn by Naomi Scott, writer director Parker Finn broadens Smiles' conceit into a pop star nightmare that'll leave a rictus grin on horror fans' faces. Excuse me. Metacritic gave it a score of a 66, while audiences polled by CinemaScore gave it a B, and those surveyed by PostTrack gave it a 71% overall. Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna say this will leave you really hang on the edge of your seat in numerous spots and what have you. And it's like I say, it's really creepy and eerie and terrifying. Austin Goslin for Polygon gave this film a positive review, deeming it superior to the first. While staying rather than simply rehashing the original, Parker Finn pushes his clever premise to its logical extreme and builds some incredibly scary scenes to match. In fact, he ends Smile 2 in a spot that feels like the perfect conclusion to the franchise, which, of course, I'm not telling you, and the perfect jumping off point for the career of one of the most exciting horror directors of his generation. Yes, it'll definitely really have a shocking ending. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you any more reviews. But overall, while it didn't quite come close to its predecessor, and it didn't factually underperform completely, it still did pretty well, making 138 million worldwide against its $28 million budget. Which, of course, that's less than the 217 million its predecessor made a couple of years back. Now, apparently in September of this year, just before the film was released, Parker Finn confirmed plans to continue the franchise with a third film, and well, just more recently, it was reported that third one was in the works and was set to film next year, but we don't know when it's going to come out though. Now, also Cristobal Tapia de Veer's score is really good, and I thought that was pretty good. And there was also even a soundtrack released on Interscope Records, which was actually an EP, which was done by, yes, Sky Riley, alias, yes, which was actually Naomi Scott herself. It was credited as her character, Sky Riley, who I actually liked her performance. She did an exceptionally good job. After doing films I've seen her in, like Saban's Power Rangers and the Aladdin remake, she really does one hell of a job on this one. Rosemarie DeWitt plays Sky's mother, Elizabeth. She was good. Lukas Gage played Lewis. Good. Miles Gutierrez-Riley plays Joshua. Now, for others, we have Peter Jacobson playing Morris, a nurse who tracked the Smile entity's actions. Ray Nicholson played Paul Hudson. And Dylan Gelula played Gemma, Sky's best friend, a strange best friend that is. Raul Castillo played Darius, the head of Sky's record company, and Kyle Gallner returns for the first film, appears as Joel again. Now, of course, we do have a little cameo by Drew Barrymore as herself as she appears on her talk show. And Parker Finn himself cameos as a photographer. And the likeness of Susie Bacon from the first film as Rose Carr appears via a hallucination to Joel. And Trevor Newland appears as a Smile entity. From what I can experience, I think Smile 2 is definitely an improvement over its predecessor. It's really more terrifying, it's more freaky, it's more spine tingling. Some of it will leave you freaked out. It really freaked me and creeped me out a little bit. I don't scare that easily, but that's kind of a little different kind of scary, you know. But overall, I think it's pretty good. The film's now currently available to stream on Paramount Plus. If you don't have it yet, you might want to check it out before it comes to physical media, because it won't be on physical media until January 21st of next year. So streaming is the chance you'll get to see it. Sorry. Anyway, but I think this is good. For my score, I'm going to give Smile 2 4 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8. Just a little bit of a step up from the first film. So what did you think of Smile 2? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel and get them to know me. May they like to be a part of my Big D Nation and share my vids with your friends if you wish. And next time, I'll be giving to you my revisit TV log on Bewitched. So, enough said. So, if you like this, you may want to consider checking out these other recent spoiler-free reviews I've done. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see my mini reviews vid featuring another film that took place at a little bit of a concert, and that's in Trap, which I also did, which is in a mini reviews vid, along with the film Canary Black. In the upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review for another recent hit of a horror film, which is psychological, and that was Speak No Evil. Or go to the bottom left hand corner and see my spoiler free review of last year's big hit from Paramount of a horror flick, Scream 6. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.